Consistency is literally only 1/3 of the equation. It's a great part to have, but it is not enough.
Consistency is a great start. It's the bottom of the pyramid, but if you're not improving along the way, you're basically going to stay at the same level.
Next Level Nation, today for episode number 2162, consistency is just the beginning. I say this to podcasters all the time. Consistency is not a strategy. It is a requirement. And I think it's a great place to start, to Alan's point. Alan just realized he was out of his liquid, and he is now heartbroken. And that was devastating for me to see in real time. I apologize that you had to go through that. The reason I wanted to do this episode is because there are some people like myself who are really good at running a system. If you tell me what to do, I will do it. And if you check in with me in 2 years, it'll be the same shit. Almost no different. That's something I'm working on, and I'm trying to get better at that, and I think I am improving. But consistency is just doing the behavior enough times. It's not enough. There has to be more than just consistency. There has to be innovation. There has to be understanding sustainability. There has to be improving consistency. There has to be audits to what the things you're doing are, and are they actually helping? So I wanted to do an episode on that.
Fire.
Yes.
I remember I worked for a company called Cognex way back in the day. Their motto was work hard, play hard. I used to say work hard, play harder. Dumb. We did have a blast there. But there was a customer I had. It was a very, very, very large food company. And there was a continuous improvement manager that I kept meeting with because I was selling industrial automation equipment. And it's his job to make every factory more efficient, more effective. And I remember thinking, you have the best fucking job ever. To this guy. I said, wait, let me get this straight. Your job is to travel around the world and just make everything better all the time? And he said, yep. Now, 2 things I want to share. One of them is going to be, don't take it the wrong way, but it's my truth. The other one, number 1, best job ever. That's awesome. You just spend your whole life looking for things to improve. That sounds like my dream. That's what I try to do. Anyway, just don't get paid for it. I do, but okay. Number 2, I remember thinking, why the fuck don't you do that with you? This dude was mediocre as hell as a person. And he was one of those guys where it's like, your wife must be miserable. You ever meet a guy where you...
Of course.
And it's like, oh, I feel so bad for your wife. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, Six Sigma, continuous improvement, commitment to Kaizen. There's so many principles in corporate. How do you think Amazon gets things shipped so quickly? They're improving to the millisecond at all times. I worked at a company, they did jet engine turbines, and we were trying to measure things down to the micron so that planes don't crash.
I respect that.
Oh, of course.
I respect that.
And I remember thinking, why don't we apply these principles to our lives? It's insane to me that you are the continuous improvement manager at a global conglomerate down to the micron millisecond, and then you're a fucking mess. It makes no sense. What's my point of this? You can get better every single day for the rest of your life. And when you do, your life will, it's unbelievable. Emilia and I were on a relationship talks coaching session recently. And when we got off, we had a conversation about one of the things. Let me rephrase. We were on a podcast. We did a coaching session right after this, so I got confused. We were on a podcast. Shout out to Michael Reed. Thank you for interviewing us.
Two shout outs in a week. That's big time.
I love that show, man.
Big time. Same.
He asks great questions.
Yeah,
awesome.
same.
Huge fan of Mike. Mike asked us right in the opener. He said, what are you noticing with couples that you coach? Like, what's the trends right now? 21st century, digital distractions. My answer was, people are growing apart because they have goals in conflict and core values in conflict and beliefs in conflict, particularly with political shit. Number 2, Emilia said, honestly, what she's noticing is people are on their devices all the time. And when you're investing in the device and not in your relationship, the relationship's going to suck. You ever see a couple at dinner where they're both on their phone?
Of course.
That's a fucking terrible idea. And listen, I understand social media, online, virtual, I get it. I'm a podcaster, so is Emilia. But when I'm with Emilia, I'm with Emilia. Always. We have no devices downstairs during quality time on purpose. And Emilia said this. She said, if you're always investing in your device more than you are in yourself or in your relationship's in trouble. And that's a fact. So seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, quarters, years, decades, every second can be invested back into yourself. I always say build the self, build the family, build the business. Build the self, build the family, build the business. Build the self, build the family, build the business. And I remember you were coaching Emilia years ago, and you said, I don't try to get better every second of every day. And her jaw dropped.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she went and told me. And she couldn't understand why you wouldn't try to get better every day.
I like to R&R.
Right. Now, the point that we're making in this episode, though, is you can't just be consistent. You have to be consistent with the right things. And you have to improve those things every single time. I hurt my knee earlier in the gym, but I said, Alan, you will not leave this fucking gym, no matter what, under any circumstances, not 0.1% better. And I went and tried to do a couple things. It's, that's making me worse. That's making me worse. That's making me worse. Okay. So I found a workout that didn't affect my knee at all because I'm not leaving this fucking gym unless I'm better.
I remember I went on a podcast one time that had more episodes than us, and I was like, this is going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be amazing. It was not awesome. It was not amazing.
I think I went on that show too.
And
with an S last name?
I don't remember. This was
a long S last name?
I genuinely don't know. This was a long time, over a year ago.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking, oh my goodness, you just did the consistency part. You just did the consistency. I say this all the time. I think there's three things. Again, there's way more than three things. Sustainability. So in order to start something, it must be sustainable. You must be able to actually show up and do it for a meaningful amount of time. Sustainability.
What's an example of something that's not sustainable?
Going to the gym for 2 hours a day to start.
Nice.
Especially if you're somebody who has never exercised, that is not going to work. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, I've been exercising a long time. I couldn't go to the gym for 2 hours a day. There's no way. No chance. So that.
Unless you want everything else to suck.
Yeah. Unless that's what you're dedicating your life to.
No relationship, no business, no career.
Right. Yeah. No social life. So sustainability. That's one. Second one, consistency. So after you find that you can do it in a sustainable manner, now we can do it consistently. So we started sustainably. Cool. We're good to go. Now we're going to do it, let's say, once a week. That's the run rate that we're doing this behavior for. Cool. Third thing, improvement. You got to improve the consistency. Mm-hmm. So we used to do most important win, most important improvement. We haven't been doing it because we're overwhelmed. But after every episode, we would sit down.
We still do it in our head. It's a meta habit in our head.
It's fair.
But yeah.
It's fair. But we could do better, right? We could do.
Oh, definitely.
We could do better. Most important win. Alan said, he's like, I feel like the podcast has been really entertaining and funny lately. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Most important improvement, I don't know off the top of my head.
Yes, you do. Audio quality.
Well, yeah, but that's audio quality in Alan's video.
Yeah.
Alan's setup in general, unfortunately. Audio and video, that's it. That's the whole shebang.
Fair.
But we did that every single time.
What else?
I love the fact that we've been not arguing, debating. I love that. Time. We want to make sure we're fucking putting in the right amount of time to these episodes. These 15-minute episodes are going to be the death of me. Talk about self-worth. That affects my self-worth so much. Just that.
There's 1,000 more. But I do think it's important.
Yeah. Next Level Nation, what is happening? If you've thought to yourself, I want to try coaching, but you don't really know where to start, group coaching would be a wonderful place for you. That's really why we created it in the first place. We start a new round every 90 days. So if you're hearing this, go to the website, nextleveluniverse.com, and we have the landing page where you can actually hold your spot right now. Even if there's a group going on right now, you can still lock your spot for the next one. The biggest thing that we've seen is as we get closer and closer to the date, unfortunately, some people end up missing. The group fills up and they can't do it, and then they end up regretting that. So please head over to the website. The link will be in the show notes, and we would love to see you there.
Continuous improvement is the iPhone 16 is, 1,000 times better than the first iPhone, and the iPhone 17 will be even better. It's the same thing with your life.
That's the simplest version. The simplest version is when you do something consistently, it's great, but you can do it better consistently, and then you can do it better than that consistently, and eventually you're doing it so many times better than you were in the beginning. But that it has to be conscious. It has to be intentional. I remember I was getting 100% of my PPT for like months. And then eventually...
4 months, I'll never forget. 4 months straight.
And I was like, I might never knock in 100% again. And Alan said, you're not growing, though. Well, at that phase, I think I needed it. I needed to identify as somebody who was consistent. So I think it was helpful. But no, I didn't grow as much as I could have because I was focused on consistency, not improvement. And I think that's a big piece.
Healthy discord, you and me.
Please, yeah.
For me, I have to focus on consistency because I am naturally mastery driven. Mm-hmm. I actually am wildly unfulfilled when I'm not working consciously. It's called intentional practice. So I have 11,127 coaching sessions, trainings, and podcasts. And people hear that and it's like, okay, cool. But why do I'm proud of that. And the reason why is because I made sure I got a little better every single time. It's very unfulfilling to do something and not do it well for me. To me, I adore the process of getting better at things. But that's natural for me. That's how I'm wired. We have the 5 M's of motivation, mastery, movement. So it's mastery / status, movement / freedom, mating / romance, mission / purpose, money /
Materials / possessions is what it originally was, but yeah, money / materials.
And if you want the 5 M's of motivation, we have a PDF. The idea is simple. If you want to fire on all cylinders, you need to tap into all 5. We all have a couple really big ones. Kev is more motivated by money than I am. I'm more motivated by mastery. Luckily, we have both because you need both to win in business. So that's why business partners can be very good if you can be vulnerable and honest. Now, my point of all this is I think consistency is the leverage point for me because I already am so mastery driven. For you, I think you have to focus more on actually the continuous improvement part.
I would say so. Yeah.
So for the listeners, which one is easy for you and which one's the one you need to work on?
Once I have my marching orders, I just kind of do them usually.
That has been interesting. Has that changed at all?
Yes.
Okay. Call you out live?
Yeah, sure.
You will not improve your Instagram profile unless I call it out.
No.
Why?
Not focused on it.
I cannot send an email. So when we hit 2,200 episodes, I will not be able to send an email without my email signature changing.
I don't know if I'm like that focused on.
It's like not on your radar.
Yeah, it's just not on my. Yeah.
Dude, your Instagram, it's like, dude.
It's fair.
Fucking A, man.
It's fair.
But yet, that's really beneficial to. Like, imagine if I never pinged it. What would it say?
2000.
Would it say podcast coach?
Oh, that's been on there for a minute. Yeah, that would say that.
But I'm the one who got you to change it back then.
Probably.
Like, what would be the threshold?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm really good at updating invisible momentum. Probably the best way to put it. My emails, I update my email pretty quickly.
Do you ever send the same email twice? I always improve it. I cannot ever
100%.
not improve it.
Yes.
Often. If I'm personally writing it.
I write all my emails from me, so yes. Yeah.
So you do improve them every time?
No, I have sent the same email many times.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a thing for me. I can never do the same exact thing. In group coaching, we did 19 groups, 12 sessions each. Let me actually crunch the numbers on this because I'm curious. 19 times 12.
238.
228.
Fuck.
So that's all good. 228. Close.
Not close
228.
enough.
True. 228. We've never presented the same thing twice. Now, sometimes it was very similar.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was a 1% improvement. Sometimes it was a 50% revamp. Like your latest one, that was 30% at least brand new.
It changed a lot, yeah.
And I did the 8 fundamentals of finance last group 18. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for group 19. I'm not sure. It'll depend on what I think they need most. But I will never present the same thing twice. Never.
Well, the downside of that is you always feel like you're losing. That's the interesting thing.
24/7, 365.
Is you just treat it like it's just another. No, again, I don't mean it this way, but it's another practice. because that's what it
It's
is.
like coming out with the same iPhone 2 years in a row. Like, you're going to go out of business if you do that.
It's fair. It's fair.
Imagine if the BMW was like, nah, we don't really feel like improving our cars anymore. We're done now. Well, then Tesla's going to win. It already is, right?
We're going to see.
Oh, it's not going to be close.
Oh, we're going to see. Mark my words.
Brother, look it up. It's not even close.
It's going to be. It's going to be. I can feel it.
Maybe in just the car. Maybe in just cars.
Yeah, in cars.
Tesla has robots.
Yeah, I'm saying in cars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just cars.
I don't think BMW
Real
is
quick.
making robots anytime soon.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Right.
For someone who's not naturally mastery driven, give the goods, because I will be very direct. If you're not improving, your future's not going to be great. The whole world is improving. Like,
I think
the iPhone's getting better, the computers are getting better, StreamYard's getting somewhat better.
Not really.
Everything gets better over time.
You
Go
have
back
to,
and watch a movie from 20 years ago.
You have to understand that almost everything you do is going. It's like you're going to get better, and every time you do something, it will be the best it's ever been. But you're essentially playing with one hand tied behind your back because you have to improve it every time. So you can't ever play the hits. That.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is your best song? Sucks for you. You can't play it. And if you do play it, you got to add a new verse for the first time.
Yeah, of course.
That.
But then eventually you end up unbelievable.
Yes.
That's why I like Nefex, the artist. I think he's my favorite artist. That dude just puts it on the court, man. I think he did a full year. Don't quote me on this. I think he did a song every day for like a year or something nuts.
That's wild.
And some of them are hits. And some of them are fucking awesome. And some of them are dog shit, honestly. And that's okay. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works, right?
Tomorrow for episode number 2163. What's his name?
Nefex.
Nefex will be on.
Have you not listened at all?
No.
Oh.
No. It's not my cup of tea.
Fair.
It's not my cup of tea. It's not dark enough.
Yeah, it's very positive,
yeah,
uplifting.
Give me some fucking pain. Please.
One of the songs you'd like, Tell Me I Fucking Can't. But again, I'm not trying to fucking promote Nefex here. What I am saying is music for purpose.
Music for purpose. He's going to be on tomorrow. We'll ask him all about it. No, I'm kidding. All right, we got to go. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. Grateful for each and every one of you. And if you are as committed as you say you are to getting to the next level, make sure you tune in tomorrow because we're going to be here every single freaking day to help you get there.
Keep reaching for your full potential. Next Level Nation.